Hey guys, Martial Arts Militia here. My name is Matthew. And today's video is going to be a review on Rarebreed Triggers FRT for the AR-15. So as you guys know, in the last range report, I had taken my AR-15, which is a complete upper from Stag Arms, and then the lower is Santan Tactical. They're ambidextrous lower. That gun shot just fine. That last range report was just to make sure that everything worked fine, everything was working well, and it was. So with that, I decided to go ahead and purchase the FRT from Rarebreed Triggers for the AR-15. I think I bought that on July 4th, Independence Day. And it shipped on July 6th and it arrived on July 8th. Now they do promise kind of a 2-day window. Keep in mind, in this case, I bought it on a Saturday, I think. So obviously the weekend is not a business day, doesn't count. So they did technically make that 2-day shipping promise. That did seem to be non-adjustable, so you couldn't select another option where it would be sooner or later. The installation of the FRT was pretty simple, straightforward. I'm not a mechanically inclined guy, but me just kind of watching the video step by step, I was able to do it. So if you are in any way mechanically inclined, I think you're going to have no trouble with it at all. They do keep you updated. They send you the email that you bought it, and it was shipped, and then it's going to arrive, and it arrives. After it arrives, they send another email, as I said, with the video. It's a link to a video showing you how to do it step by step. The only thing you need is your original safety detent and safety spring. That's the only thing you need when you put in the trigger FRT. It doesn't have that for you, so make sure you keep your original one. You just switch that over. You might get one more additional hex screw in case you lose one. So, you know, typical standard stuff. With the FRT, because it's ambidextrous, you could have it left or right side. You have your kind of a short lever here, and then the opposite is a longer lever here. And I think it was the CEO who made the video, but basically he's saying that if you're right-handed, you want the long lever on the left side of the gun. Now obviously mine's on the right side because I'm left-handed, so it's the opposite. Whatever you are, I'm left-handed, the longer lever is on the right side of the gun. If you are right-handed, put it on the left side of the gun. As for the lever itself, so you have, let me just, so I can throw it safe. No magazine, so no bullets in there, but the bottom is your typical standard fire. So you can see bottom is going to be fire. And then of course going back, that's going to be safe. Doesn't go. And then of course forward is going to be FRT. So that forced reset trigger mode. And in the video it kind of shows you as well to make sure that you installed it correctly and how it should act and things like that. So again, pretty much 100% explained. As for the range, I did bring the M85 NP. Really didn't need to, just you never know. Things may not work out. I brought it just in case, but I ended up not needing it at all. Didn't shoot it at all. I brought 8 mags, so as before, you know, I have about 5 of these GI mags, and then I have a Gen 2 with a window, 30 mag, another one that's no window, Gen 3, and then of course the 40 rounder. So I had those 8 mags. Altogether, that would have been 250 rounds in all the magazines. I did bring an additional 200 more loose rounds. That ammunition was PMC, 223 55 grain. Same as last time. Yeah, should have been same as last time I shot. So for this range report, I went out the range. I took about 20-30 minutes to sight the rifle at 7 yards. That is the average mean distance of a lethal confrontation. And so I took a couple of rounds, take some time to do that. I'm not a rifle guy, but apparently when you look at the sights here, so it says up and down over here, this does not do elevation, actually it does windage. It's the opposite. And then if you want to go up and down, it's this click here. That's what does up and down. So after kind of messing around and learning that, I did pretty much get it sighted to where it's serviceable to me. Obviously, it's not going to be bullseye. You need to be on a rest for that. But again, I got it where we needed to go, and it was just fine. So with that done, I went ahead and started to use the FRT, right? So first, I would test it. Okay, does it fire normally? It did. Put it on safe, it doesn't fire. Then I did FRT, and it had some growing pains. So basically, like, it would fire the first shot, and then nothing would happen. And then I would have to reset it, and then it would be able to just go to FRT. Now, of course, the first question would be, did I rip a mag, just let all 30 rounds go? No, I did not, mostly because of respect. Respect for the range, and of course, like, you know, the gun's gonna rise, so you have to remember to pull it down, and in a sense, not really safe. And we also lost the ability to shoot shotgun at the range. I guess too many people didn't know what they were doing. They had a lot of bullets in the ceiling, so they took away shotgun. So just for out of respect, I did not rip out 30 round mag. A, because I would keep using this, of course, and then of course I don't want to take it away from anybody else that has an FRT. So as long as nobody's a dumbass, FRT seem to be okay at the range, so indoor range. So be careful with that. I mostly stuck to double tap, triple tap, maybe quadruple tap. Again, you know, I didn't want to be disrespectful, so that's kind of burst rounds that I did. In my experience, I would say that it's not tactically useful. I did get pretty good at the double taps and triple taps, but for combat, it's like, I mean, those bullets are going everywhere. You know, they're really going everywhere. They're not going anywhere near where you're aiming at. Just to give you an idea, here's a target. So obviously, I was spending some time trying to get it centered, you know, bullseye as possible. I did eventually get it here, so I did pretty much get it bullseye here. That's when it was sighted. As far as FRT shots, they obviously all go all the way over here, maybe barely some down here. So again, not tactically useful. Again, maybe just for suppression fire or when the zombies attack. That'd be pretty much about it. The gun heats up quickly, obviously. I went through 450 rounds very quickly, very easy, very quickly. Under an hour, pretty much. It was a lot of fun. I would say that because the gun heats up, depending on how you set it, because the gun was really hot, obviously, I just set it down. These tabs here for a sling, this side is pretty much melted. It's pretty much melted just because I leave the rifle down like this, so this would be laying down like that. I'm sure they may make these in steel or metal, but like, yeah, that's gonna melt if you just sit it there. So, and then this is also kind of loose too. You can kind of hear it. Oh, a little bit, but it's kind of loosening up. Other than that, regular maintenance, you know, retightening things is probably not a problem. Was it worth $450? I think at the beginning when I paid it, I wasn't so sure. I was kind of skeptical of it, but yeah, I think it's fine. It's neat. Again, no tactical use for the FRT, but you know, 2, 3, 4 round burst is fine. That'd probably be a good time for like to the range with friends, something like that. I can see it as something like that, but no, I would not say it's tactically useful. So if you're kind of just focusing on that, then I would say you don't really need it, but it is indeed a lot of fun. So for this video, I'm gonna kind of skip the sighting in because you don't need to see that. You can see this gun shot in semi-automatic in my other video. For the AR-15, this one I'll kind of focus on those double, triple taps, quadruple taps, kind of like when it was in its growing pain trying to work. I'll probably just put that in the range footage here for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye now.
You learned martial arts! Martial arts, good!